Looks like Captain Vor's been added to the Void, but is this just a band-aid fix? Or is this the start of something bigger? Hello everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Warframe Theory. Today, we're going to discuss the recent changes with Captain Vor and what this means for Warframe as a whole. But to do so, let's go back to the beginning. When DE first announced the PS4 version of Warframe, they made a cinematic trailer called The Call. In it, Captain Vor is introduced as one of the main villains of the game, and is subsequently cut in half by an Excalibur towards the end of the trailer. However, after the titles roll, it teases the fact that he's not dead. This was originally assumed to be just a way that DE explained the fact that Vor is not dead after the tutorial in the game. But this all changed when Warframe's Xbox One version was announced. A new trailer was released with a short cinematic showing Captain Vor returning to the Grineer Empire. But he's still in two pieces, being held together by a mysterious energy emanating from his Void Key. This seemed all fine and dandy, but nothing too important once again, until Warframe updated with Tier 4 Voids. In it, you have a chance to encounter the new Captain Vor as a boss. Like in the trailer, Captain Vor is split in two and held together by a giant yellow lens flare. However, it's his boss taunts that really reveal the true nature of his actions. Take a look at this taunt. It says, "My brothers, did I not tell of this day? Did I not prophesize this moment?" We know that at this point, Captain Vor's character has been severely altered by his corruption. However, this clearly indicates that now he is mentally obsessed with the Void. He now considers himself some sort of prophet or revelatory leader concerning the Void. This leads me to my next point. He's obviously going to want to take this to the next level. He definitely feels that he is above everything else now that he's been corrupted. Using his newfound power, he's probably going to try to gain support. This is where the Xbox One trailer comes in. Most people would assume that it just shows Captain Vor returning to a position of power in the Grineer Empire, and then would resume business as usual. However, by the nature of the Xbox One trailer, it shows the Grineer kneeling before him, whereas before in The Call, he was just regarded as a figure of authority. But kneeling before him shows respect and awe. Where does that lead us? Logically, Captain Vor would want to establish some sort of following. This would give him the resources and manpower that he can use to hunt down the Tenno and eventually establish overall dominance. So what would this group be called? Well, we know for a fact that DE is going to add in more factions to the game. They did mention in developer live streams a while back about the Red Veil Assassins and the Oracles of Saturn being some of those new organizations. We know the Red Veil Assassins are going to be an ally to the Tenno, but the Oracles of Saturn still remain somewhat of a mystery. However, there are two critical clues that we can use to determine their nature. One, the Oracles of Saturn have been confirmed to worship the Oraking in a developer livestream. The second, most major clue, is that Saturn is traditionally Grineer territory. So logically, the new Void Vor is going to want to set up his following, which will eventually turn into the Oracles of Saturn. At this point, only time will tell. We know we'll eventually know more about the Oracles of Saturn, but until then, it's just a theory. Thanks so much for watching the first episode of Warframe Theory. Are there any other mysterious parts of Warframe that you'd like me to take a stab at? No pun intended. Be sure to leave a comment about what you would like me to theorize about next. Want to see more gaming videos from me, InvaderMEEN? Simply click that link in the description and you'll be able to watch more top-notch videos.